But I wanted to share with you guys some major updates to Black Card. And even what even is Black Card? You guys might not even know, but I'm going to share some major updates. We've been working on this for months, months and months and months. So if you guys cool if I dive in? Okay, we're gonna spend a few minutes here, and then we're gonna bring on Dustin. So Black Card, what even is Black Card, and what are the updates? I'm gonna go extremely fast through this. We'll fly through it. We'll get to the next speaker. Okay, Black Card is the ultimate incubator to launch your fund. Okay, this is an incubator that we have that helps people go out and launch funds. Kind of the analogy I use is anybody can build legal docs. So we actually help people. Sorry to go back. We help people launch investment. Our company is called Fund Launch. We have now helped hundreds of people launch funds, and a lot of them are in the chat. We'll have them actually talk in a second. We're an incubator that helps people like you go out and do this incredible thing of running and launching funds. So I kind of think like this. The analogy I use, it's kind of like, because people always say, well, Bridger, I'm going to go hire a lawyer to launch a fund. It's kind of like hiring a lawyer is kind of like buying a platter off the shelf at the store, which is great. So you buy a platter, you have a nice platter, and people confuse, though, having a nice platter with running a successful fund. And they show me, Bridger, I can't raise capital for my fund. Like, what's going on? I look at it, and on the platter is a stinky fish. They've got weird terms. They don't have alpha. They're like, no one wants your fund. And they think just because I had a fund, people would just invest. The crux of what we do in Black Card is instead of, anybody can buy a platter, we try to help you build a Gordon Ramsay beautiful meal. What's on the platter? We want to make a fund so good that investors are dying to have it. That's kind of the crux of what we do with Black Card. So we call ourselves the ultimate incubator to launch your funds. Some stats of Black Card. We have $4.7 billion of reported client AUM, and we have 1,083 Black Card members right now in Black Card. We are helping people all over the world do this. There's a few testimonials. Like Jason said, our last investor invested $51 million because they loved our team. This takes us to $60 million of $100 million raised for our real estate fund. This is what Kaloa said. He said, if you go down that red line, this is our second $100+ million deal in less than a year. He actually spoke at our last event at Fund Launch Live. I've actually been to his resort up here. This is in Park City, Utah. The Hilton campus will be worth over $500 million when done. Incredible what Kaloa has done. This is Khalil, a little bit smaller, but still good. Hey, y'all, huge win in October that I didn't share. We soft launched the real estate fund and brought in $600,000 of commitments. Now, I'm sharing these because this is what, not my community, our community. This is what we are doing together. It's crazy. We are democratizing Wall Street all over the world, which is pretty phenomenal. So today I want to introduce some new things. We're introducing customizable funds inside of Black Card. So there's three main pillars of Black Card. I'm going to fly through this extremely fast. There's the incubator, the mastermind, and the tool. So inside of the incubator section, with customizable funds going into 2025, there's complete asset tracks for each person that joins our incubator. You can join in the private equity, or they're buying businesses, venture capital, investing in startups, hedge funds that are trading public markets, crypto, real estate, private credit, and Canadian, all different asset tracks. Now, when you join your asset track, you join through our 4-phase curriculum. So we have number one, your deal and thesis, thinking through how your deal looks, finding alpha. Number two, how your fund is going to function and run. Number three, what's your go-to-market strategy, how you're going to go out and capital raise, and make sure that you have a beautiful Gordon Ramsay meal, not just some stinky fish of a fund. And then finally, 4 is the launch. That's the legal team, all the compliance, all the stuff on the launch. Again, we've launched over 300 funds out of Black Card. It's been extremely successful. So inside of this incubator, I'm going to go really fast through this. You get one-on-one coaching. So we have asset-specific coaches. They come on, for example, like Adam Campbell here, did a full at Harvard. He did Harvard MBA school, did a full cohort on financial modeling. So he actually sits down and thinks through your financial models. How do you find alpha? He has an office hour every single week right here. When I'll talk about office hours, all these coaches go live one-on-one with you and do office hours every week. We have a legal Q&A, series 65 training, capital raising, investment thesis, general Q&A, all in here 6 days a week. You can hop on and get answers and questions from our trainers inside of our incubator. Okay. Additionally, you get a personal accountability coach. This keeps you on track with your goals and helps you through there. And also we have a pitch deck designer that designs your deck in our incubator to make your deck look beautiful and gorgeous when you go to market. Now, additionally, when you join part of your Black Card membership, you get a full fund legal formation. So limited partnership agreements, you get your subscription documents, operating agreements. This by itself is usually $30,000 to $50,000 by itself. And if you think I'm bluffing, this is from Brightstyle R Group. I just pulled this up yesterday on Google. Somewhere between $40,000 and $70,000 for initial cost to set up a fund. This is from ChatGPT, okay? Between $50,000 and $100,000 for startup costs. We include this part of our incubator to incubate and launch your fund. Again, anybody can build legal docs. Our goal is to go out and build a beautiful fund that investors are dying to have, okay? So through our 4-phase curriculum. So number one is the incubator. Some of the new things is asset classes, stuff we're going into 2025, which is kind of cool. Isn't that kind of fun? You can give me a yes in the chat for that if you guys think that's kind of cool. Okay, that's Incubator section number 1. Number 2, that by itself, by the way, would be, I think, worth the membership of Black Card. But number 2, we added on another layer, is the Mastermind, okay? We found that having a group of fund managers together was extremely synergistic. Letting you guys talk, meet, and work with one another is massive. So when you join Black Card, you get access to our Slack community. We have 1,000+ fund managers. You can talk and directly message coaches, myself, our teams, all in there to get help with what you're doing. For example, this is the deals channel. Anybody can share deals in here. This happened on Tuesday, just a few days ago. Hey, everyone. I have a U.S. limited partner that's looking to deploy $1 to $2 million in real estate. Waiting to hear from the contact on terms of the fund manager characteristics, but like, anybody want this? And 7 people replied. Pretty cool. Emmanuel, hey, any lenders looking for a bridge loan? Here's a bridge loan opportunity. Jason, looking for things in Miami. Okay. This is what's happening every single day as part of the mastermind effect of our community. Now, we found, this is kind of new, a lot of people wanted to pitch real investors as part of the mastermind. So we introduced a couple of new things that I'm excited to share with you guys today. Okay, number 1, we introduced Capital Committee. This is on an application based. Once your fund is launched, once a month, we've invited around a dozen or 2 dozen. We've done it twice now. High net worths and family offices to come on. And we've allowed 3 to 4 Black Card members to pitch live to real world family office and high net worth individuals to actually get a chance to pitch our Capital Committee. We're growing this over into 2025 to hopefully have dozens and even hundreds of people that join Capital Committee to give Black Card members a chance to pitch and raise capital live. Now, we don't take any stake. We don't have a dog in the race. We just allow you guys to talk and share with one another as a benefit of being in Black Card. It's kind of cool. Isn't that kind of cool? Chance to pitch real world investors. Number 2, we have our annual events pass. So in the past, last year we threw 3 different Black Card events. We had a workshop, we had a summit, we went on a cruise last year. And today I want to announce our 2025 event schedule. Okay, this is what we're doing going into 2025. So we heard from our clients. People wanted more chances to pitch real world investors. So we were throwing these workshops, which were fantastic. We'd have a 1-day or 2-day workshop. Our coaches would all fly and we'd work on your fund. Going into 2025, we're going to do that, but we're also going to dovetail this with capital raising events. So for example, the first event of 2025 is on January 24th in Las Vegas. We are throwing a 1-day workshop, and we actually found, so if you guys have heard of Jets and Capital, this is actually from another member of Black Card, Jordan. He's actually a member of Black Card, a friend of ours. He started throwing these events called Jets and Capital. And they're great capital events, and dozens, if not hundreds of our members started to attend these events to go raise capital. What they do is they rent out a hangar, a bunch of private jets and supercars show up, and they invite all these family offices, and they have an opportunity to meet and network and have people. So what we're going to do, we're throwing our 1-day workshop with fund launch the day before. And then if you would like, you have the chance to attend Jets and Capital the next day. Again, you have to apply. They vet who attends their events. You have to get approved, but you can go attend that event the next day to go meet real world people. Isn't that kind of cool? For example, our next event is March 28th in Dallas, Texas. This is the day before the McGuire Woods Emerging Manager Conference. Lincoln, my business partner, attended this last year. He said it was his favorite event for the year for raising capital. He went to a bunch of events. He said, by far, I met the highest quality. I met the best family offices from the McGuire Woods event. So we are throwing our event the day before, April 28th in Dallas, Texas, at a different hotel. If you would like, you have to apply to get in. They approve and they disapprove some people as well. You can apply. And we're talking with their team. We're looking like we're going to sponsor this event as well. You can go to our event for 1 day, and then the next 2 days, go raise capital at the McGuire Woods event. Isn't that kind of cool? Okay. So those are our first 2 events. The next 2 events are June 15th and August 15th at our headquarters in Salt Lake City, Utah. So you're going to come to our headquarters where I'm at right now with all of our team here. Here's some pictures from our headquarters. And we're going to throw a cars and coin event as well, which is what I throw with all my investors. We bring in supercars. If you guys have seen my stuff, bringing people for you guys again to get a chance to meet investors. Okay. Isn't that kind of cool? So there are 4 events for the year right there queued up to help you raise capital. And if you're not ready to raise capital yet, come to the workshops. We'll help work on your fund, build and tweak and make your fund better. And then you can meet other Black Card members and help and go from there. Isn't that kind of cool? Now, finally, we've had a lot of Black Card members ask, hey, Bridger, like I benefited from me having a dad who taught me about funds. Can I bring my families, my kids? I want them to get involved. For these 4 events, we say no. But for 1 event a year, we say yes. We usually do. The last couple of years, we went on a cruise in the Caribbean, went to Hawaii, we did a Cancun event. This year, drum roll please, we are going on a Mediterranean cruise, okay? We're pending dates in September and October. We're doing a cruise. You can invite your family out. We're doing a full Black Card cruise. You guys will come. We're going to go to Greece, Spain, all through the Caribbean. or excuse me, the Caribbean, the Mediterranean, and do this for, we're locking down the exact cruise and dates right now, but it should be pretty fun to come in. So there's your event schedule for 2025. We're very excited about this. And again, these are all optional. You don't have to come to, we can come to one of them or all 5 of them, but you're part of Black Card. You come to the events, which is awesome. Be in the mastermind group. Isn't that kind of cool? So again, to summarize, you get the incubator, all the 4 phase, the coaching, the office hours, the legal fund, mastermind, you get the Black Card workshop, private events, and capital raising events included in there for the mastermind in 2025. Okay, so those are our first few announcements for the day. Now, our next announcements, this is something we've been working on for a long time. This goes in the last category, which is the tools, all the stuff you can use inside of Black Card. So number 1, we have the Fund Academy. This is a 200+ video training course. We've updated this as of recently. This retails for $5,000. This is included in your Black Card membership to train yourself, your team, and people around you to learn about funds. First thing. Second thing, you get partnership discounts. So we work with tax, audit, marketing, investor databases, insurances, licenses, admins to give you, we negotiate a group discount and we pass that discounts on to you guys in Black Card. Number 3, we have the Fund Launch 360. We launched this about 6 months ago as a marketing platform. So this helps, and I use it every day for my fund. This is how I send emails, texts, investor pipelines, CRM, managing my investor database. And a lot of our Black Card members have loved using this. You can build your website on here, all the marketing stuff you need for your fund. Today, we are announcing a huge major upgrade to the Fund Launch 360 platform. So introducing, kind of drum roll, please, new upgrades. This is the Paper OS platform, okay? So on the back end, this gives you the ability to have a data room for potential LPs, set up your entities, all your fund legal docs in one place, NDA, LOI certificates, advisor agreements, employee agreements, all in the back end. So this is how it looks on your Fund Launch 360 platform. You have a new button right there. You click in, and ta-da, here it is. So you have some to-dos. You can submit your LLC, your Delaware LLC filings. You can do registered agents here. All of the back-end tools you would need for your fund are all in here in this tool. For example, I built my deal portal. So this is for my fund, Ugly Unicorn, my crypto hedge fund. We have our, when you pitch investors, oftentimes they'll ask you for a data room. So, and they'll ask for models, your documents, all that kind of stuff. And this is a nice way you can send this to your investors. So pitch deck, 1 page, or my LPA, PPM, all is there. I can send it to them. I can restrict access. I can see if they've logged in and viewed it, all in a beautiful place here. Additionally, you can set up your entities, bank accounts, deal portals, NDAs. So like, for example, I sent Mason an NDA yesterday. What we did is I put in my notes. Our backend legal team reviews it. It takes about 24 hours. We give you the document here. I then sent it to Mason. He gave me some red lines. We did it all within the platform. And then he went and filled that out. And now Mason's under NDA, my business partner. So he can't say any trade secrets anymore, okay? So that's pretty awesome in the backend portal. Additionally, you can add advisor agreements here. So if I want to pay someone $100 an hour or $5,000 here, I'd put that in there. Our backend legal team reviews it, gives a document. All the transactions happen back end of Paper OS. Additionally, if that wasn't good enough, for add-on services, you want to pay extra, you can have a GP and LP backend portal, do all of your Blue Sky filings, sidecar SPVs, capital management, compliance filings, KYC, AML, all here in the back end of Fund Launch 360. Isn't that kind of cool? Very excited. So again, you get the incubator, all the stuff there, included with the coaching, the office hours, the full legal, the mastermind, which has the events for next year. You can come raise capital, and then the tools, Fund Launch 360, Fund Academy, and partnership discounts. Each one by themselves would be incredible. We feel a moral obligation to just give everything possible inside of Black Card to make this amazing for you guys. Isn't that kind of fun? So now, how much is Black Card? So let me give you the history of Black Card a little bit. Black Card we launched in 2020. It was $10,000, and it was pretty much just Lincoln and me helping people launch funds, which went really well. We had a bunch of people join in 2020. We then we added an event. We added pitch deck. We added 1 event per year. Pitch deck design. We did a bunch more content. We added coaches. We raised the price to $20,000. Continue. We had a bunch of demand. We added a bunch of new things. In 2022, we raised the price to $30,000. And we've left it there from 2022 to 2024. We've added coaches. We've added more events, legal things, all that kind of stuff. And today, we're now adding even more. Okay, the 4-phase process is now a lifetime membership. And every time this is increased in price, people were just grandfathered in. So if you joined at 10K, you were just grandfathered in. The 20K and the 30K and all the stuff today, you're just grandfathered in. We've had a lot of consultants and people around us telling us you need to raise your prices. And for a long time, we've said, no, we're leaving the price at 30 grand. That's just what it is. But as of this next bit, we are actually increasing the price of Black Card to now $42,000 going into 2025, okay? Now, I'm sharing this with you today with all these upgrades. Because you're live here in today's webinar, we want to do something special for you guys. we wanted to give you one last chance to join at the old price before Black Card goes up. Okay. And I want to say this publicly and announce it to you guys before Black Card goes up. And by the way, when we raise prices, we raise prices. We're not bluffing. We've done this year after year. As things grow and as we've added stuff and as demand has just increased, we've increased price over time. So I wanted to give you guys one last chance before prices go up. So how this works, prices are going up next week. You can book a call between now and Saturday. I have my team of advisors out here. It's only a handful of them to talk, and they can answer your questions, see if you guys want to join. If it's the right fit for you, we'd love to talk to you. Prices are going up next week. So again, you get the Incubator, the 4-phase program, the Mastermind, Black Card workshop event, private Slack channel tools, Fund Launch 360, the Fund Academy, all the cool backend stuff, all at the old price before it goes up next week. Now, Heather said that she's a member of Black Card. She says this works as exactly as advertised. You took 3 extremely tenacious people who knew nothing about the world of high finance or funds. So she joined. They didn't know a ton about funds. They said, we just want to be in this space. We want to join. Like, just help us out. We went through your conveyor belt and filled our minds with modules, office hours, one-on-one coaching sessions, and spent time with your pitch deck designer and lawyers. Within a quick and painless 6 months, we became confident managers of a $15 million private credit fund, and even brought on another partner we met at the Salt Lake City event in January. So they met a partner in Black Card and brought them on at the event. We're in our first 2 weeks of capital raising and have been getting a great response from investors so far. As of today, we have 2 deals under LOI. Our fund owes the speed at which we got up and running to you. I mean, it's phenomenal what Heather shared about that, but amazing how she went from not knowing really much about funds to now managing a $15 million private credit fund. So what Russell said, he said, the price of Black Card is worth every penny. I started setting up a fund prior to finding Bridger's company. Prior to Bridger, I had spent $15K on setting up my fund. He'd already hired lawyers. He said, I would have saved the $15K if I found him sooner. If you're serious about a fund, there's no better alternative than in terms of cost saving and value than Black Card. So again, prices are going up next week. You can book a call between now and Saturday if you would like to learn more. It's first come, first served basis. We are raising prices next week. Now, to make things easier for you guys, I want to do something special today. We're doing this call today. We have the fund managers coming on in just a few. We have 3 more coming on in just a few minutes. I want to do something special for you guys today. So this is something that we've only done at Fund Launch Live. Okay. So instead of paying just full price 30 grand, which might be a lot for you right now, this is something we've only done at Fund Launch Live, I think one time at Fund Launch Live. We're allowing you to join, not for just 30 grand up front. You can join on payment plans that start at $5,000. And you lock in the old price, you get grandfathered, you get payment plans that start at $5K. Isn't that kind of cool? Okay, so you get payment plans that start at $5K. So, but wait, there's actually one more thing we want to add. This is a brand new announcement as a bonus, something that we're doing for you guys as well. When you join, you get grandfathered into this new system. We are actually adding intern placements into your funds. We want to place 2 interns into your fund, pending they match your needs, and then get your fund off the ground. Okay, again, you have to qualify on a case-by-case basis. I did an Instagram post just 2 weeks ago. We got 81 qualified applications, not just applications, qualified applications from current college students in finance majors around the country that want to intern in your funds. We plan to roll out in 2025 as a bonus. We're going to place 2 interns into your fund going forward. Isn't that kind of cool? So again, we have the Incubator with all the 4-phase coaching, the one-on-one coaching, the personal account managers, the Mastermind with the 4 events next year, the capital raising events you get to join, and the tools, Fund Launch 360, the Backend fund management, Fund Academy partnership discounts, and intern placements as a bonus that we're throwing in as well. So again, prices go up next week. Payment plans are starting at $5 grand. You guys can book a call with our team. We only have limited call spots to go forward. Now, we do this on an application case-by-case basis. Not anybody can join Black Card. We want to talk to you. We want to see if you're at the right fit for Black Card. And also we can answer your questions and see if it works for you, whether you're in Canada or Australia, maybe you're in Europe, maybe in the United States. We've had people all around the world join Black Card, okay? I'm going to drop the call link in about 30 seconds. I know people are asking for it. I'm going to drop the call link here in about 30 seconds. But I want to share this again. If you truly believe that what you have is useful and valuable to your clients, then you have a moral obligation to try to serve them in every way possible. When I think about, if you kind of summarize Black Card, you're in the middle. Look at this army of people around you. We have account managers that are helping you, coaching staff that's helping you. We have capital raising events. We have discounted audit, tax, accounting, and admin helping you. We have Fund Launch partners helping you and maybe even investing in your fund. We have Fund Launch 360, the software. We have our legal team and interns all helping make you successful, all surrounded by you. We have been adding on value after value after value to make this literally the ultimate incubator to go out and launch your funds. This is me figuratively tapping you on the shoulder to play bigger, A lot of you joined these calls in the past, like, oh, maybe I'll do it next year. Maybe I'll do it in the year after that. The holidays are coming around. Oh, I got to wait for Christmas and then Thanksgiving. And soon enough, 6 months has gone by, and 8 months and 12 months and 24 months. And people dabble and dabble and dabble until they die. This is me giving you one last chance to join at the old price before it goes up, to figuratively tap you on the shoulder. Now, prices are going up next week. You guys ready for the link? You ready for the drop the link? There are 82 call spots available with my team. It's limited between now and Saturday. Now, I want to make this very clear. I think these call spots are going to go very quickly. For example, right now, we have over roughly 1,000 people live on this call, just so you're aware of the numbers. After this call is done, we are sending this offer out to 250,000 people on my email list, that we are going to see this offer, that prices are going up next week and that they can join at 5K down. After we do that, we're going to post it to my 300,000 social media followers after that's done, okay? There are only 82 call slots between now and Saturday. Prices are going up next week. This is me figuratively tapping you on the shoulder. So you guys ready for the link? All right, I've been teasing it for a while. It is first come, first serve basis. So I'll give you a second here. So if you're ready to get going, there's the link, funlaunch.com/12K off. Again, the price is going from 30 to 42,000. You're getting $12,000 off that new price. You can join on payment plans as low as $5,000. Call spots limit. I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes here, and we are bringing on our next guest in 3 minutes. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes right now. Click there. We're dropping the link in the chat as well. So it's funlaunch.com/12K off. If you'd like to, and if you're on the fence or you're like, I got some questions, we want to talk. We have the fund managers coming on in just a minute. The other 3, we've already had now 2 people talk. We want 3 more to come on. And we're doing 5 total today. So if you have questions, talk to my team. They can answer questions. If partners are involved, how does it work here? We can answer that for you. But we have 82 call spots available before we send it out to our whole list. So I'll leave this live for a second. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Go on there. You can grab a time slot. We will be here. So open up Chrome, Safari, a different browser. We'll still stay here and you guys can go there. Funlaunch.com/12K off.